emre we die this wuni aso ana wuni ani ana wa hye be frɛ wani asi waso Kennedy AGYAPONG de baby a na won tenyum na aba no o say ye Kennedy o say ye Kennedy o ma wani nje se wo ye connected ma wani nje se wo pe Kennedy onwum we ompe massa
connected abusia onim say NPP presidential primaries no say campaign we mo adin pa na ubekaya on the 23rd of October 2025 and some members of parliament are one the minority side eba bonten ebe declare wom support edema Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia 63 na 63 no krampo no wom kire se mieru bi nso ewo honom a wom nso beba beka ho ama wonom aye 65 meaning say members of parliament minority members of parliament emu be say 65 there wonom a declare wom support edi ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia say ono eni obi a ose efata se flag bearership position no party no ebeyi no na afei wadi party nanim akọ into the 2028 general elections na busuya nsemi ba yi people from other camps enso ababonten a woma ba be kasa eri afa ho ne ade a na busuya sansemi na yewura Stephen Amoa ababonten a waba be kasa eri afa ho a wo kyese hwe and some of them can say members of parliament best 65 and I declare support Ediama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no enya de se no krebia wo musa na busia memo atie Stephen Amoa ne nsema wo kan no na yenkotie minority MPs ya wo mu declare support Edema Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia mo chese wo ye nipa makomako 65 no yenkotie yewura amprachum sapon a wo ye member of parliament Edema Mampon ebra na o make announcement no parliament achre semtrefo na wo chechre nyentia esese wo mu declare support de ma Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no yenkotie nimra yewie a afi ye be kone akwakotia yewura aye Stephen Amoa enso nsem a woka e de fasa ankomo yi ho.
We declare our total and unwavering support for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia as the next flag bearer of our great party. We make this declaration not out of sentiment, but from deep conviction. We have seen his work, his discipline, his resilience, and his readiness to serve. We believe that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia embodies the next chapter of the MPP's vision, a future built on competence, innovation, unity, and hope. We affirm that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is not just the candidate who can unite our party. He is the leader who can win the confidence of Ghanaian people and secure victory for the MPP in 2028 and beyond. He stands as a symbol of renewal, bridging generations, breaking barriers, and inspiring the belief that Ghana's best days are yet to come. To our cherished delegates across the country, this is our moment to make history once again. Let us reward loyalty, humility, and hard work with trust. Let us renew the NPP tradition with a leader who represents continuity and innovation. Let us choose the man who has walked the path, carried the burden, and delivered results. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is our choice, the people's choice, the party's strength, and Ghana's future. He carries Danko's courage, Buzia's intellect, and Dombo's humility and unifying heart. With him, the NPP will not only win, but will lead Ghana into an era of progress, opportunities, and national pride. The touch has been lit, and the vision is clear. Let us move forward together, united in purpose, guided by faith and inspired by the future we believe in. For God and country, for party and progress, we stand with Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
All right, enti abusia wei anen samwa yewra amprachum sapon edito nsɛmtrɔfo anim. In fact obubo MPs a wonom adiklom support de ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no obubo wo mudin ade kyerɛ nsɛmtrɔfo na abusia sankomo we beda bonten nipa pi na akasa ede afa ho womo a support other candidate obi a kyerɛ na adwen ede afa ho na mom nipa ba kwa wakasa eri afa ho amepese wono so tie ne nsem a waka yewura Stephen Amoa wonim say Stephen Amoa kila ne support eri ama Kennedy akompreko Japan wono no o campaign dendende ma Kennedy say Kennedy ene obia we qualified to become flag bearer for the new patriotic party the NPP na ensem say na yewura Stephen Amoa can watch say members of parliament there is 65 or more so medical support the ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no krebia enim because da wo declare support edema Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no sa week na mu kra mpo no bebiri no aso ebeye donation edema Kennedy ohene Japan na Ghana fo bisa se ensem a Dr. Amoa kan no kra wo mu de na yenkwotie yewura Stephen Amoa emra yetie no wi a yebeto aso na fe yedi nkomo
anya no kre dodo oh na also o ba ba unso obi abegina okasa de make say o turo obi din kwa o so obi what be that anybody 63 no ni week na mo edit computers bere oh masa me ha wo minka say and even now we mato aba no we MP ntimi influence wo mu and say nka me constituency ka Kennedy benya 100 come me constituency they love me min intro ko he adwuma ma ya ma me constituency. But obi o ha me secretary when anim ye bibia obo me di kro no be ko but we DMD a phone no enframa na ebo no enye dede wo makro mu MPs ni kro ani
this is a trend that one
Kennedy a win ya wi enye 360 ana me saka wi achi was a black star ko bobola abedi pele ne akode say Tony Abu amobi esi yawu o ade ne de even players on the pitch no say sticker support work as easy my MPP adwuma eko 30 years almost every region more boys am train one more dummy na minti o nyina ba Kennedy enya agro ni oh ye we win as we win
na say mo win am support
of course now the party no asosi o nyina ya win we are coming together enunti na esi etufo so we are regional executive na obie anopa bia didi obi atam ene na eso mo ni ye ni edu obuo omampanyi kofo na nado papa usu ankama Hakmanum, Dr. Nanenum, MPP should begin to rethink about these things. Because I'm painful when there's something wrong somewhere. I see the woman on board, yet a party near. Near a 10-year neighbors, any pen in Neban, a phone. Who told you, say, Bawumia want to be president? Who told you, say, Kennedy want to? Who told you, say, a bitch want to be president? Cabinet Japan, Brian Champon. Me meet my very good president. I can be one of the best presidents on the continent of Africa. But the we are say, I am where Nyankopon the nipa. Enye de obetimi aye. Nyankopon afraid Gideon. Gideon say Awurade Israel nyina no, babusua ene so aye mu no. Say abusua me na mi so aye mu me. Nyankopon say the one I will use. Nyame be so do obi adwuma. Enye propaganda ni atenio. Peter otwo obi aso. At the form, yes, Nyankopon say the rock on which I build my church. Moses, or committee murder. David, when you come, Sinyamisu will you be. Or say he takes the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. And me way dear, this a unia son, and I wouldn't and I was a bear flow when I see was so. Kennedy Japan, the baby out. Then I want to know now. O say ye Kennedy, o say ye Kennedy, my wedding is so ye connected. Ma weni nyisa upe Kennedy onyumwe umpe masa
connected. All right, thank you. We shall wait in somewhere. Yura Dr. Stephen Amoa can watch say members of parliament besa dusia enum 65 our must say o declare support e dey Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no krebi animu sa because wo mo pi no ano anso a kire say wo mo support Kennedy ohene Japan. Na sana ye Canada ene nkono akura beka se ne constituency Kennedy Japan support ne massive ewo ho ntinka Kennedy benya 100% ewo ho but no nkyere se amanfo pi no declare support ena ye doni pasumasi ni nkyere se genuinely wo mu nyina no edo ebinu wo mu a wo be se no beka nanso wo akire no obekono na wo mu ewo agenda foforo. Na abusia wei aka nsema hudu opi na ya nkoho ne abusia na ye bisa ane sesesei NPP amanyoku no mu no who is the best man for the job? Who really is the best man for the job? And no any question na ye bisa is it still Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and now say Kennedy or Hine Japan comes me anyway awusua womumu hwan and na ofi say oye best man for the job. Among for say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia betumi convince Ghanaians. Na ebinim eche say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia betumi awin 2028 elections adiama NPP amanyuku no a. And now say John Dramani Mahama na time with him performing abysmally as saying said ye na wonum esusu say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo bra womo aban mu womo performing ye na say said ye Mahama ebu man and to yahodo a Mahama na nkrofo edi gu akwan mu osusu say Mahama mamu no betimi atofam sa ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia atimi convince Ghanaians ama woma to abade ama 2028 ana said ye MPP fo bi kano ana se be den e de ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and no any questioner ye bisa na Stephen Amo kasa no kire se ukwa bonten na utie Ghana fo binum sem a wo mo eka bibia di adanse se Kennedy ohine Japan why se prekese jana ju ne ho agi ba bia fiti kroti ne ho ebu afiem Ghana fo nyina agina tum enti ono ane the best man a obetumi alidi NPP amanyuku no ama wo mo awene 2028 election even though candidate ni nyina no obia ewo ho kwan se ye to aba edemano emano be flag bearer no but the time and seasons a ye wo mu no edi adanse say Kennedy nimbrenie ono ena o se party no edeneba awusia asempa wo hoyi etia wei ene nkomo a ababeda NPP amanyuko mu sesi a na no anase enra press conference bi so ekoso a ohum se yewura aye Joseph Osei Wusu enso de nsem ahodo etudwa wonim se o chairman edema presidential committee no a party no asete ato ho a wo mo na ehwe aye ntotoye kopem se party no beko abato so 31st January 2026 na fi wo makwakoyi flag bearer for the party na press conference course no nsema hodo a to dwa no memo watie bi na wahu nhihye ahodo a party no aye de agu akwan mu ahead of the January 31st presidential primaries.
Elections Committee, in collaboration with officials from the Electoral Commission, successfully conducted a balloting exercise for the candidates. Below is the order in which the candidates will appear on the ballot. 1. Honorable Ken Ohineja. Honorable Dr. Brian Champon. 3. His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu. 4. Honorable Dr. Yao Osei. 5. Printing and distribution of notice of. The notice of poll has been printed and dispatched all regional and constituency secretariats as well as to the respective completion of operational guidelines. The committee has completed the operational guidelines governing the primaries. This will soon be presented to the aspirants or their representative. Stakeholder engagement. The committee has held engagement with both the Electoral Commission and Ghana Police. These consultations have yielded highly productive outcomes, ensuring the process remains credible. Security arrangements. We are pleased to inform all party sympathizers, stakeholders, parents, the public. Ghana Police Service has granted for the D-Day election security. No private or unauthorized security arrangements. Any voting center. Access to voting areas will be restricted to delegates, accredited presidential aspirants, and the electoral officials. All other individuals will be allowed to remain outside the designated security perimeter. Stakeholders are therefore urged to abide by the rules and regulations governing the electoral process. Oversight role of the Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission will supervise the entire conduct of the primaries, including the printing, distribution, and monitoring of ballot papers, as well as enforcement of operational guidelines. Selection of voting centers. To guarantee neutrality and equity, we have tasked the Electoral Commission with recommending voting centers or venues, which shall subsequently submitted to the candidates or their accredited representatives for their attention and consideration. 8. Nationwide album verification and validation exercise. The nationwide voter album verification and validation exercise, encompassing all constituencies and external branches, has been successfully concluded. During the process, some minor IT-related and clerical discrepancies were identified, including omissions, misspelled names, and inaccurate entries for voter ID and telephone numbers. These are purely administrative in nature and do not in any way affect the integrity or credibility of the voters' register. I'm pleased to report that all such issues are currently being rectified. Additionally, the exercise confirmed report of some delegates who have passed on, as well as others who have forfeited their membership pursuant to Article 391 of the party's constitution. In the interest of full transparency and fairness, all aspirants will be furnished with the provisional voter register on Thursday, November 13th. 2 weeks will be provided for verification, observation, and feedback before finalizing the register. Voting right. Members who have forfeited their membership under Article 391 shall be excluded from the process. Therefore, they shall not participate in or vote in the presidential election on Saturday, January 31st. Outstanding activities. Meeting with the presidential candidates to discuss roadmap, guidelines, and assurance of fairness and transparency. 2. Presentation of provisional voters register or album to candidates. 3. Conference or meeting with presidential candidates, the EC, and the police. 4. Conference or meeting with the presidential candidates, National Council of Elders, former presidents, to sign a memorandum of understanding or a peace pact ahead of the January 31st, 2026 elections. 5. Printing of ballot papers under the EC supervision, and then this committee shall hold bi-weekly meetings with the presidential candidates and accredited. Acknowledgements. The committee expresses profound appreciation to the presidential aspirants, the Electoral Commission, the Ghana Police Service, and you, the media, and all party stakeholders for their continuous cooperation and constructive feedback. As we advance toward the 2026 presidential primaries, we reaffirm our unflinching dedication to a free, fair, transparent, and credible electoral process, one conducted without fear, favor, or bias. We respectfully urge all aspirants, supporters, and the media outlets to exercise restraint and responsibility in public commentary, to refrain from circulating unverified information that may cast unwarranted doubt on the integrity of the process or the party. Together, we will uphold the NPP's tradition of democratic excellence and institutional discipline. Long live the New Patriotic Party. Long live the Republic of Ghana.